Guys, what happens if I bring a Tinder date home and they see the bunny costume and the sexy Santa outfit, or the wig, or the sexy maid costume? People watching me, I'm starting to think this streamer just likes wearing women's clothes. Who doesn't though? Yeah, I imagine the person would be really confused if I was like, yeah, I make content. Usually the videos are about 50 minutes long and I like to include a lot of narration. And if you can believe it, there is a bird costume involved. Don't just say that. It's gonna be more of a joke there. Don't say new sub goal, guys. It's not gonna happen. What? I don't get it. You don't get what Aspecticor JOI means, Atlay? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. I'm not doing jerk-off instructions in the YouTube voice. Oh, hello, first-time chatter. What a great time for you to show up. Welcome to the community. Welcome. Guys, there's no... What the fuck is a group jerk-off session? There's no way that's real, man. Can you imagine how anxiety-inducing it would be to be the last guy to bust at the group jerk-off sesh? Everybody's like, bro, I gotta catch the game after this. Come on, Brian. That's literally what a circle jerk is? No. Fucking you neophyte? You think that's what a circle jerk is? Obviously in a group jerk sesh, you're not touching each other's dicks. That's fucking gay, dude. Dude, obviously when me and my boys are jerking it together, we're not fucking touching each other. That's... Whoa, bro. That would make it super gay. Is it worse to be first or last? Almost certainly last. Can you imagine how awkward it would be? Guys, stop asking the AI if it's gay to be the last guy to come at the group jerk session. Maybe this whole streaming experiment's cooked, man. Honestly, like, I'm zooming out here. I could have like a 401k building up. Like, I could be getting myself ready for retirement. Go home after my 9 to 5 and read a little Marcus Aurelius before bed. Instead, I'm watching a limited language model try to explain why it's not gay to be the last one to bust a group jerk-off sesh. If you were an Animorph, what animal are you picking? Do you get to choose? I don't know what is going on in those Animorph books at all. I just know the covers went crazy. Yes, you get to choose? What? That seems OP, bro. You got some guy out there picking like starfish, while meanwhile everybody else is picking like cool choices like eagle or bear. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I saw anybody anamorphing into a starfish, but I saw some motherfuckers turning into bugs, okay? If you get to pick any animal and you pick praying mantis, the vibes are off. You touch an animal and you get to be that animal for 2 hours at a time? What? Eagles are glorified seagulls? What are you smoking? Have you seen an eagle talon versus like a seagull foot? Seagulls are jerks. They're just trying to live, okay? I personally fuck with seagulls. Speaking of rats, 2 rats jumped out of the garbage at me last night when I was taking out the trash. Yeah, I would be pretty freaked out by those fuckers too. They're pretty big in some places. I saw a marmot when I was on the hike. That thing is massive. If you've never seen what a marmot is, look that shit up online. It's like a beaver with no tail. It's crazy. They're weird animals, dude. But I like them. They're pretty cute. According to Wikipedia, they caused the Black Death. Yeah, they were spreading hella disease. Aren't marmots the same thing as groundhogs? I don't think so. Look it up though. Because this was really big. Groundhogs are slightly smaller and stockier. Marmots prefer mountainous rocky regions, which makes sense. I was at the top of a fucking mountain when I saw this guy. So it's like a bigger groundhog, basically. The mountain cousin. Too late. I have already depicted you as the slightly smaller and stockier groundhog. Nice. I'm currently awaiting a hurricane. Oh, I'm sorry. My punishment for living in Texas. Isn't the punishment for living in Texas just living in Texas? This feels like extra. I'm kidding. You say real because you get to say that because you live there, but there's some great stuff about it too, I'm sure. My biggest worry is that I have to get up to go to work soon. Yeah, but I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's inevitable. Just enjoy the time we have together. By the way, Aspect, you're bi, right? Bi myself. How do you get women you're into to think you're not just gay? That's my secret, Captain. I don't know. You know what I think the problem is? I think that person just like doesn't deserve you if they're gonna do that shit. Because I have that shit happen to me, and it is a genuine, like, tilting thing. When you tell a girl you're bi, she instantly just like starts. I'm like, motherfucker, I am. Ugh. Yeah, I literally think so, a person who does that, I just think like, fuck them. Because, you know what I mean? But I'm being unfair. I'm judging harshly without knowing context. But the only problem is, what are you going to do? Have an actual conversation where you talk about your feelings? I'm sure to this chick, that's gonna be the gayest thing you've ever done. Yeah, try to have a conversation about it and open up with your feelings. And she's like, see, this is what I'm talking about. You're like, come on. It's not my fault the bar for straight guys is that low. Yeah, but how bi are you? That's the thing. 100%. As a straight guy, the bar is pretty low. I once made a woman cry by changing the topic when I noticed it was uncomfortable for her. I mean, I guess like part of that is not having social awareness, but I bet a lot of it is just basic empathy. You absolutely lean one way more than the other. Yeah, it probably changes too, though. And I think, you know what's crazy? I think I get treated gay, and when I say that I'm bi, by women like 1,000 times more than men. I tell a guy I'm bi, they're like, what's up, dude? They're like, more options, brother. Haha. I know, right? Yeah, like guys are better about it, which you wouldn't expect. You'd expect them to be like locker room, like, you know, oh, what the fuck? With women, they're just like, oh, do you think this guy from my work is whatever is hot? And then she talks about how she's unimaginably down bad for that guy. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I think you're just fucked anyways then. I think even if she knows you've been put into the gay best friend box. I'm sorry, but maybe you can have a new friend. That could be nice, maybe. Oh, me and my friend were talking about this in Alberta. If you like talk to another guy at all, like in like a public place in a rural Alberta, there's like a 50% chance he's like, I'm not gay, bro. Like one time my friend was getting ice cream and he was standing outside the ice cream place and he was like, or no, he was waiting for his Chinese food order, but he was standing outside an ice cream place. And he was just making conversation. He's like, oh, nice new ice cream place. Like this just opened up. Like, is it any good? And the guy was like, sorry, buddy. Okay, I got my wife and kids inside, and I'm not trying to make that end anytime soon. It's like, what? Fellas, is it gay to talk about the ice cream shop? Oh, that man was fighting demons talking about ice cream shop. It's crazy. I think that guy had to have been a little gay. You know, if someone comes up to you in an ice cream shop and says hi, and you immediately assume they're cruising, that's projecting. Honestly, like if a guy came up to me at like the gym and started flirting with me because of my lack of experience with men, I'd be like, oh, he's probably just looking for Gaines advice or something.